Welcome to the future. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm taking every second here. We are undergoing the greatest acceleration of change in the history of humankind. Nothing short of a revolution in the way that we live and work. And you don't need to be a futurist to see it. You can be a presentist and see it right here now in the palm of your hands. We have more computing power than what it took to get Apollo to the moon, and now packed with your very own robot, ChatGPT, which can answer any question in any language. And when it can't, it'll make up something anyway and proclaim it with confidence. Perhaps its most human quality. You can see it in genetic editing, predicted to become a cure for just about every disease. You can see it in self-driving drone taxis that have been launched in Dubai. Apparently, they're using our own local South African taxi drivers to guide them because they need people who are completely unbound by the rules of the road. You can see it in AI-generated marketing plans, business strategies. Yes, it is here, and it is not going away. But here is the incredible opportunity that we have. See, new technology doesn't replace humans. New technology replaces humans who don't use new technology. How many have you been using because here's the thing, the biggest concern right now globally is, will this take my job? Now, according to the World Economic Forum, AI will replace around 85 million jobs in the next 5 years. It will, here's the good news, create 92 million. Who will get those extra jobs, my friends? In What the Future, I share 7 mental software updates to thriving in an AI world. You'll discover how to use AI to boost innovation and growth, to create a culture of agility and continual learning, to create a personal brand that sets you above a machine. Most importantly, you'll discover that AI actually stands for Augmented Intelligence. How are you using your augmented intelligence? Amazing human. When I was growing up, there were typewriter technicians, film projectionists, there were door-to-door encyclopedia salesmen. Where are they? Well, the agile ones are doing just fine. Some of them are drone operators and big data analysts and cloud architects and Instagram influencers. There is some debate about whether that is a real job or not. What are the jobs that you and I, well, it certainly is. Hello, Instagram influencer. It certainly is. And what are the jobs that you and I will be doing tomorrow? The jobs that with AI, you and I create today. I've got a confession. A year and a half ago, when I started playing with ChatGPT, I thought it was game over for me. I was like, wow, this thing can do what I do. And it kind of sent me in a little bit of an existential crisis. And I realized I had a choice. I could get nervous or I could get excited. I could get filled with fear or I could get filled with exhilaration. I co-wrote my latest book with AI, talk about creativity. Every one of these images has been created by AI at my prompting. Some of the words that you hear, yes, with me you get 2 for the price of 1. But let me tell you a little case study, because this has just been unfolding. I launched this book and I was invited to speak in Malaysia at the biggest human capital conference in Kuala Lumpur. Over 5,000 people did the presentation. Now, when they hire you as a keynoter, they never hire you the next year, right? Because they want a fresh face, right? We know we're expendable. But in the meantime, anybody been using the new voice feature on ChatGPT? You can have a full-on interview with an AI. And so I went back to them, I said, guys, why don't we do an AI interview? We'll ask AI about how we should be using AI. They said, great. And they signed me up. I'm going back again in 10 days. They're now expecting 8,000 people. I launched it in Uganda this weekend. I had an interview, a live on-stage interview with an AI. And we spoke about how organizations need to use AI to transform. And I said, give me an example of somebody who's done this really well. And they said, Satya Nadella from Microsoft. I said, why? They began to explain why. I said, hey, you know what? Answer as Satya. And I started to interview Satya Nadella, who started sharing all these insights. And I would argue maybe it was even better than the real Satya, because then we asked him, hey, we're in East Africa. How would you apply this to East African business? And he gave a perfectly tailored plan. This was in YPO in Uganda. They said it was the best session that they'd done in a year, and that's not because it was me. It was because it was me, AI, and Satya Nadella. So 3 quick keys for you to use your augmented intelligence. Number 1, bring it to the table. When you're doing your creative plans, just ask it. Don't take it hook, line, and sinker. We've all seen chat-generated promos that stink. Because the second key is give it a voice. So I want you to answer in the words of, who's the greatest marketing creator of all time? Or who's the one that you most admire? Bring that person into the room. Just get their opinion. But number 3, guys, this is the most important, and this is the one that is seriously lacking at the moment. You. This is not substituting you. Partner with it. Bring in the human element. Dialogue with it. It's not just accepting everything that it says, it's engaging with it. This is how we activate augmented intelligence. Have you ever got an update on your computer and you're like, oh, I'll get to it later? And soon you've got an update of an update that you haven't updated yet. And your computer is slow and buggy, and what do we do? Put it off till tomorrow. Maybe it's time to update what is still the greatest computer in the known universe. What software are you currently running? Is it software that we've downloaded from social media, the I'm Not Good Enough app, or the doom and gloom app from the news? Maybe it's time to download new software that empowers us to be the best version of ourselves. This app has got 7 mental software updates. Are you ready for your first mental software update? If you are, raise your fist in the air and say, update now! Oh, come on, marketers, give me a little more here. Are you ready for that update? Raise that fist in the air and say, update now, baby! Love it. I'd love to do that update at your next event. Thank you very much.